Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I am back with a very unique share with you guys. So as we get ready for, I'm planning Christmas gifts to make and things like that, I have found some amazing finds at, of all places, Walmart. So, if many of you don't know, my background was at one point we had a spinning, weaving, and sewing business. And I did sewing for people all over the world as well as my oldest. And I mean, we really enjoyed it. We did miniature wedding replica type dresses. We did sewing for other people. We also sewed dresses and sold them at fairs. And my oldest daughter developed a line of dog breads and she sold them. And I mean, she would just sell out. It was amazing. And so, I became what somebody could say as a scissors snob because after we began doing all this sewing, I felt like I really don't have any experience except for one time I took a class when I was like in middle school, maybe upper elementary, and it was at the singer shop in the mall. And my friends and I, we would just leave and go do stuff and then come back at the end when our parents would pick us up. I mean, we were never really there. But I'd been sewing since I was a little bitty girl. I would literally cut fabric out and sew by hand. I would sew projects for Girls in Action at our church, this little GA's group, for the mission projects. I just did it. I don't know how it happened, but I just did it. But as later in my life, I did take some classes, some quilting classes, and I learned first how to hand quilt. I know. Can you believe it with arthritis? I learned how to hand quilt first, and then I learned to machine quilt, and of course, I love machine quilting. I took maybe one handful worth of classes, if even that, maybe half a handful, but I learned very quickly your scissors are important. So I have a pair of Gingers that are under lock and key, and as a result, they don't get pulled out as much. They don't get used as much. They get lost a lot because I put them in that special place and I can't remember where, especially while we're moving all these things around. So another thing I do is I use scissors for everything. I use it to cut and prepare meat. I use it for, in my cooking, in my herbs, everything. When you have arthritis, sometimes a knife is easy and sometimes a knife isn't. And clearly it wasn't a few weeks ago when I cut the tip of my finger off, which is doing great. Thanks, guys, for all your prayers. It took to a point to stop all the infection, and praise God, it went away on its own. And I am going to have a doctor look at it this week on Wednesday morning. I go to have him check something else out and then that. And guys, just be in prayer for me because the other issue has been happening since September. And so, but anyways, we just need prayer. All right, guys. And I want to enjoy when we are swimming and on the coast and all that kind of good stuff. So, all right. So one of the things that I found that I really love is I love these Fiskars Kids scissors. Why? I don't know. They are very good. They are very sharp. They last forever. And I don't know why. I'm trying to see if these are Fiskars too. I don't think these are Fiskars. No. But they last. And I've got like glue on it or something. Anyways, they really do last. I mean, it's one of those things. These are the 7-inch, and I really like them. Now, I had ordered these before I show you the next thing, but I'm okay with this because these will be great in like my kits that I'll be coming back to share with you that I am going to be doing for Christmas presents, on the trip type presents, things like that. So I am thrilled to have these. These are fantastic. Now, the second set, you're going to go, what the world do you need that many? Yes, I bought the Mamba package from Walmart. This is Westcott. I don't think they're the best scissors. I think these are stronger, better, but this was 10 pair of scissors for like $9.98. Who could beat that? So my sweet daughter went and picked it up. I am very anxious to see the quality of these. I did not open them. I kind of regret it right now, but anyways, if you can bear with me, golly, these are just, this is what, they make these so hard. For anybody with arthritis, we need to put up a little poll and say, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, so there's all kinds in here. There's little bitty tiny to way, way big. I mean, seriously, this is like the scissor queen's favorite thing. I'm sorry if I'm knocking you around. I literally keep like 5 or 6 pair in my, like where I have my cooking utensils because guess what? They disappear. I had two very expensive set of scissors. They were kitchen shears. They weren't super expensive. I think I got them at the outlet mall. When we used to have kitchen stores, which we don't now. And one of them has completely disappeared. It's so frustrating. Anyways, and then I cook with them. I use them for everything, and so does everyone else. So I will literally make dinner for our family, and because my hands are so bad, I will use, woo, here we go. I will use scissors to cut up like today, I made sausage for everybody. I asked my daughter, do you want me to cut yours up? She's like, no, I'm fine. And my husband was like, yeah, cut it up. So I just, these come with kitchen shears. These will probably go in my camper, or our camper. These, I was going to get some hair shears, and that looks like hair shears. I will put that in my bathroom for cutting my hair. These are like almost, they're not quite sharps, but they're, they're tiny. They'll get into tight spaces. I would put this in an embroidery kit. These are regular scissors. These are just regularly long, but I would use those. I feel like these are kind of regular as well, and regular. So there are those that I just kind of consider the regulars, okay? I will take any of my bad wonky scissors, put them in my laundry storage room, and then I will put these in their place. So what I will do is designate some of these like paper or packaging, and then some hair, which will never get cut with anything else, some for kitchen shears, and then the rest of these little ones. So these will be there for when the grands come over, and only if I feel like they're not too sharp. I will check those out, because littles, they will cut their fingers if you're not careful. And these are perfect for teeny tiny embroidery. So, and I do have some Christmas projects that I'll be using that. And then here's just another small set of scissors. So all of these I feel like can be in my crafting. All of these will either be kitchen or, hair. That is just going to be miscellaneous, but these are like the workhorse. These are heavy, heavy duty. So I'm very thankful for that. And actually, so these I got at the Daiso Dollar, and they're really meant for hair. So what I may do is just pass these on to my youngest daughter. I don't know what she's using on her hair, but she needs something nice. So I've got those, but what a good deal. So that was less than $10. In our house, scissors disappear like that. I mean, I will literally put these out, and if you come back maybe 6 months from now, I might have like 2 or 3 left, except for the ones that I'll keep privately. 2 or 3 left. Yes, you heard it. Yes, you heard it. So I feel like in the end, it's if you, and we don't even have little ones at home anymore. I think it's more my husband. If you are a family that goes through lots of scissors and they just disappear and you don't know why, seriously, this is a great way to get your scissors. And that came from Daiso, of course. Now, another thing that is a good pickup is always get their needles, and it comes with a magnet. And you're probably going to wonder, like, why? And so I'm going to show you something that is the best trick ever. So years and years and years ago, I took a wonderful kind of needlepoint class with a friend in a community type set of classes. And, you pay for them, but the money goes, to help support the people as well as the organization. It was a New Neighbors group. And so she would take these and put them, like cut this down, put them inside one of these, and then you will never lose at all. And she would glue these in, and right now, I will tell you right now, I am just going to cut it off, fit it in, and I will make another one of these. These are the best thing. You put your current thread in here. You put one of these little tiny sets. Oh, these are too big. But if you have smaller scissors, you just put them in, and then you've got a sewing kit wherever you go. It's no muss, no fuss, easy peasy. And I just think that this is such a great tool. I didn't know that Singer, I think this was $1 or $2. I didn't know that it came with the magnet because I didn't have time to read. But these are 12 large eye needles, which I'm blind, so I need large eye needles. Plus, they're different sizes of needles, which I could go down in through this, but I'm trying to see. They're 18 to 22. So any of you that do like needlepoint, anything like that, or even some embroidery, you might want that size needle. I used to frequent the beautiful needle shops, and sometimes it was all I could afford were the needles, but I'm not even willing to spend that anymore. So, and I was a real needle snob. I had certain ones I really liked, certain ones I didn't like. So you just have to get what works for you. All right, so one last thing from Walmart. They have these darling flower making kits. There's 92 pieces. This box came in terrible condition. So they have pink, turquoise, I thought white. I picked up one just for fun. And what I'm going to do is, let's open it because I haven't opened it yet. It looks like to me somebody returned this and did a very poor job of it, or they just beat the tar of it on the shelf. But it is really easy. I will probably toss that box because look at the different colors. Pinks, I thought these were really pretty. It gives you different ways to make different flowers. It gives you the stickies that you need, like the double-sided sticks, and they are already pre-cut. If you can't see, I'm hoping you can see that. I'm just going to kind of move it around, and then it gives you all the instructions. So I am super excited. I may, take this on the trip, but I don't know how to store it to get home, so we'll see. This may be a great camper project. I don't know. I mean, I can't stand not having something to do at all times. So these are the kind of things that I look for that don't take a lot of space. The problem is once they're produced, it'll take space. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, last but not least, and I love making paper flowers. It is one of my favorite things. Okay, last but not least, this is from Amazon. We are getting ready to go. Right now, it is 100 plus here in Texas. We are melting. We are melting. My poor husband and daughter had been out working in the mini house, and they literally were out there for maybe 2 hours, and then they came back in, and we're trying to sit in front of these power fans, construction power fans in our basement. And so, but, I mean, they're just burning up. And I've bought them these. If they don't use it, that's their decision. But I bought me another round. I've got one somewhere, and I've got to find it. But I thought these were super great because they fold down. And I am super excited. So it's kind of a pale pink, but it has, I believe, it has the fan here, and all up in here. So I am excited. I have not even opened this or tried it. Let's see if it's even charged. It's not charged. Oh, it is charged. Can you hear it? It's not very loud. Yeah. Oh, it has 2 speeds. 1, 2, 3. It has 3 speeds. Excuse me. But the best part of it is that. So I'm going to keep that just like that. You have a charging cord in here, and this is winter chicken dinner. It will stay in this box, and this will be what I'll take on our trip because we're going to be hot. We're going to be hot. And then here in Texas, we can totally use this as well. So these are just some fun finds. This is really crafting or household management or whatever it is you want to look at. This is whoops, I'll pick that up after. This is survive heat summer. So, all right, friends, I know many of you are just as hot as we are, and so that's why I wanted to share this with you. I hope, as we get ready for retirement, there are things like right now this year for Prime, for Walmart Prime Light Days, I reset up things that were broken, things that were massively on sale. I picked up 2 or 3 blouses for me that were not Christian t-shirts, which I wear Christian t-shirts all the time, so it's kind of nice. And they were clothes that I could probably get them on, but I'll probably wait till I lose a little weight. It is really important right now for me to think ahead because at some point here, we're going to be hurting. It's going to be very, very tight, and we get that. And that's okay. And that's a choice, and that's where we're at. But guys, we have a few more years to get a couple of things in order, and then we are slowing down. So I think for my husband, it's going to be a good thing, but we'll see. I'm not sure yet. He really needs the mental stimulation, stimulation. Is that the word I'm looking for? Anyway, sorry. He is really bright. Mowing pastures is not exactly what he needs to be doing. And I don't think, I mean, we'll be doing some traveling, of course, but I don't think it's going to be like what he's thinking it's going to be. So he's got a season to kind of get some things worked out for himself and for us. And I'm continuing to work out on my health. I'm working so hard on it. And we just have to look at our financials and get ready. And there are just some projects that he wanted to finish up, and he got finally the cedar post to put my cross in the pasture, and I'm so excited. It won't happen until we get back, but I probably won't happen until this fall when it cools down. But which I don't want him out there till it cools down. I'm so excited, and we're both going to research how do we best preserve the cedar posts and all of that. He wanted a specific look, and I'm thrilled. I am so thrilled. He bought me years ago a cedar cross that hangs on the wall. I think he has it downstairs. I gotta find that. Anyways, and I'm gonna get that back up here and hung. But for him, right now, he just has lots of things he's trying to take care of in his own health and his own work and his own. He still has to-do lists. He still wants to accomplish things, and he's brilliant. He should do that. And so I just try to support him as best as I can. But I also have to keep the reality of where we are in that we have so many years and then we have to prepare. So, but we'll see. We'll see how he does. We'll see how I do, that kind of a thing. I have got to get myself all my health things under control to see whether or not I'm going to have knee surgery, because I can't do that in retirement. I need to do that before retirement if it's going to happen. So I don't know. We're just, it's just where we're at right now, and that's okay. And I don't know how many of you are in the same place that we are. My thoughts and prayers go out to y'all, and you do know I pray for you guys, because, and some of you may not even be anywhere near there, but I would tell you, if I could go back 20, 30, 40 years, I would literally have nest egged in a private, separate way as a wife, to have a gift to give my husband later, to have things set up for an emergency for me, anything like that. So that's real. That's just real. So anyways, but I mean, it's all good. It is all good, and we're getting there, and that's okay. Any questions, leave them below. None of this was expensive, because I don't do expensive. I do very inexpensive now, but I want good quality. These are really good quality. That's going to be fantastic. This is a very nice kit. That is a very nice kit. These are less than top quality, but they are perfect for the scavengers if they come and get them. All right, friends, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you had, give it a thumbs up. Like, subscribe. It really helps me out so much. It's free to you. It helps me. Leave a comment below and share this with anyone it would help. And I will be back. This is definitely a Frugal Friday finds, and I hope you've enjoyed it. All right, friends, I love you, but as much as I love you, God loves you so much more. And y'all take care. And if I didn't say it, I pray your day's blessed, creative, and lovely. Keep serving him well. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Bye.